Hey guys, this is Anks, and this is going to be a recording of a replay between my friend, actually down here, Mewtwo, and his opponent, Winhouse. So we have Protoss versus Zerg, and the map is obviously Lost Temple. Mewtwo spawning down here at the 12 o'clock position, or 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock position, and Winhouse spawning at 9 o'clock position. So Winhouse is gonna send his Overlord over to scout for Mewtwo, see if he's gonna be turning around or if he's gonna just keep flying and scouting the rest of Mewtwo's base. And as you can see here, Mewtwo is already throwing down a pylon at his choke, meaning he's probably gonna be expanding down here, fast expansion. And he's sending out his probe, unfortunately in the wrong direction, so he's not going to be able to find Winhouse all that fast. But we have a Overlord here, and obviously he's not turning around, so he's going to be scouting to see whether the pylon is down here or down here, and he's going to see that the pylon is definitely down here. So there's going to be probably a fast expansion going down, either that or 2-gate pressure, in which case you drop 2 gates down here and you just chrono boost Zealots out. But Winhouse is gonna come over here and be like, WTF, there's nothing here. So he's gonna be flying over and, you know, checking what's going on, and he's probably gonna take this Overlord and park it over here once he finds this pylon. So at this point, Mewtwo is just making his way over there. This is his last scout. He's gonna see that Winhouse is dropping down a pool, pretty fast pool, so he's not expanding right away, and he's going to be probably churning out a bunch of Zerglings. As you can see, the Zerglings are already queued all the way down here, and Mewtwo is playing a slow game, dropping a Forge and an expansion. Wow, real fast expansion. So he is gonna be pretty much trying to wall off this area over here, dropping some cannons behind, and then chrono boosting a bunch of probes, creating a really good economy. So that's really good. I like this strategy. This is a very bold move, especially since the positions here are, well, actually they're not really that fast. As you can see here, the Zerglings are already coming along, so they're going to be making their way down to the base, to Mewtwo's base, but Mewtwo should be building a cannon here momentarily. Yes, and here's a cannon and another pylon, and likely another bunch of cannons are going to be dropped over here. So the Zerglings are going to stop wailing away on this Forge, which is good. It's good that they're targeting the Forge, but the cannon's going to plop up, and the cannon's going to start demolishing these Zerglings. And obviously the Zerglings have no more space to attack. You can only fit about 6 Zerglings down here, so they would have to be attacking over here or over here. So this is a good cannon, good 2 cannons. Now these cannons are going to be able to hold off the initial Zergling pressure. So now what the Zerg should be doing is exactly this, dropping down a Roach Warren. So now building some roaches, or should be building some roaches. Let's see here in the production tab. We do in fact have 1 roach going down. We have only 1 gas and still no expansion. There's a Mewtwo's probe here dropping an expansion, or sorry, blocking an expansion. So it looks like Winhouse is just going to be going straight up roach and is not going to be focusing on economy. And this Overlord's still chilling here. Probably going to have a couple stalkers coming out here momentarily, I would hope, from Mewtwo anyway. But yeah, Mewtwo doing really good, saturating his expansion. Now when you have a Protoss with 2 bases, and when you have a Zerg with 1 base, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a big issue actually for Winhouse, because his economy, he needs to go in right now and he needs to open up shop and start attacking Mewtwo or expanding, because he needs to push in and go all out, otherwise he's not going to be able to break through this, and he's going to die. So he's very smart here, and he's going to be having a couple of roaches here attacking this gateway, but he needs to position really carefully so that he doesn't get shot by these cannons. This is excellent positioning. 5 cannons. It's going to be hard for Winhouse to get through this. Even if he kills his gateway, he's not going to be able to do anything. Look how many cannons there are. It's just obliterating these roaches. So he's going to have to do something. At this point, what Zerg could do with these bunch of cannons here is drop a Baneling's Nest. Unfortunately, his economy is suffering. He has a lot of drones, actually, but not as many as... Well, actually, let's see how many he has. He has 45 drones. Wow, where the hell are all these drones? Or wait, that's not... Never mind. Income, there we go. Sorry, I'm high. 23 drones, 25 drones to 39 probes. That's obscene. That's just ridiculous. I don't know. I think Winhouse is in a pretty losing situation. Lose house, I guess, at this point. But dropping a Baneling Nest, hopefully at some point here. He's taking up to Lair instead. Let's see what Winhouse is going to do with this Lair tech. Well, looks like we have a drone coming up here and a Spire. So we're looking at a Spire instead of a Baneling's Nest. So he's going to be probably coming in here to harass a little bit with those Mutalisks. And wow, at this point Mewtwo is just skyrocketing in income. Look at this income, 1,200 and 480 gas compared to 900 and 220. So he's not doubling his income, but that's like a lot of income. I don't know. I think Winhouse is in a pretty losing situation here. He has a pretty good Overlord spread. If you look at the minimap, these Overlords are essentially surrounding Mewtwo's base. This Overlord chilling up here. But Mewtwo at this point is not really doing much. As you can see here, he turtled up a little bit. He is just now just about halfway done researching his orb gates. So he's not really in a hurry to be churning out a huge army. He's turtling up, and he is just now building a bunch more gateways, and he is chrono boosting Phoenixes. So these Phoenixes are, wow, 4 Phoenixes obliterating Overlords. I mean, this is something that I often look at pro gamers and I go, why don't they just build one Stargate, build like 3 or 4 Phoenixes, and then fly around the map and start killing Overlords? I mean, when you think about it, in the long run, Overlords cost 100 minerals each, you know, and wow, and kill the Queen over here, and I think this is excellent. Honestly, Phoenixes don't have much health, but they are strong. They do extra damage to light units, 10 damage to light units. So I mean, Overlords just get pieced. I don't know. It's a really good idea, in my opinion, to have a bunch of Phoenixes like this and just annihilate Overlords. He's going a little bit overboard here with these Phoenixes. If there were anything like Hydralisks or anything on the way, then these Phoenixes would be useful. But he is doing a really good job picking things up and just killing them, just killing Overlords and killing drones, picking up drones. And it looks like he's a little bit of running out of energy here. Just a couple Phoenixes. But this is an excellent strategy, in my opinion, is to just fly around and look at these Overlords and look at him. He is under supply and he can't really do anything.